Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So before I start, I want to mention that while I was setting up my camera light fell and hit me in the nose. Literally, I felt like I broke my nose, so if it looks red, because I really feel like it does, I'm fine. I just almost broke my nose. But YouTube. But first, before I get into anything, I wanted to mention that in my last video, the last video that I posted on this channel, which was last Wednesday, I thanked you guys for helping me hit 500. With that being said, I am now at 1,500 subscribers. I passed 1,000, which literally I have no, like, I literally, if I talk about it enough, I will start crying. Like, I'm not even kidding, and I don't want to, and I'm not going to. And this video isn't about 1,000. I'm gonna make a video about hitting 1,000 and all that type of stuff. But it blows my mind how I jumped from 500 to 1,500. Literally, right now, my laptop is next to me. I don't know if you can see, I have the count up right now because I'm watching it because I'm so excited, you guys. Like, I have tried to get my channel up and running for years, since I was little. And this was the time that I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm determined. And I'm getting actual, results. And I'm so excited. But I'm not going to get into that right now. This is a Victoria's Secret video. I will do a 1K video because I'm so excited. I think I'm going to do more of a vlog and just upload that soon. But thank you guys so much. Like, I can't even believe. And 1K is so small, I know. And to some people, it's literally something that they gain in a day. But for me, it's really exciting. So I wanted to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I'm going to get into some Victoria's Secret juice. So for this week's video, I am doing another Victoria's Secret video. I know that is a very highly hated video on my channel, but with it being very hated, it is very watched. So I thought I would bring you guys another one since I did work there this past holiday season. I know, I'm sorry, I didn't get fired. I know a lot of you were really hoping I did in the comments, hoping I got fired, hoping that I didn't get my job back, but I never lost it, so I was a little confused. And that's what I want to address really quick before I jump into some of me talking about the semi-annual sale. So I don't really address the comments on that video. I did one video on it, but I don't really comment back on any of them unless they are normal comments liking my video. Then of course, thank you guys for commenting and watching. I always comment back to those as much as possible, but when it's hate comments, I don't really care enough to comment back. I don't need to do that. But I see a lot of misunderstood comments. Comments about myself that aren't true, and I just kind of want to address those real quick. So one thing people keep commenting on my Confessions of Victoria's Secret Employee video is that if you don't like your job, quit, like get a real job. I'm 18 years old, about to turn 19. I'm not getting a real job. Like, this is just a job that I have while I'm in college. It's not like a life thing. It's something that I'm just doing in the meantime while I'm young. This is not something that I'm doing for the rest of my life. Also, when people say, quit, 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 why would I quit when I'm making money? I do this to make money. I'm not doing it because it's easy or anything. Like, I'm allowed to complain. Just like you guys are allowed to comment the rude and hateful things you comment, I'm allowed to complain, which I'm going to heavily avoid in this video because I don't want to be attacked, but I'm also going to say what I want to say because I can do that, just like you guys can comment. So, and the people who are commenting that do work there and understand me, you the real MVPs. Okay, so now let's get started on the dreaded semi-annual sale. I say dreaded because when I went back to work over the holidays, I did not know that the semi-annual sale was coming up. I feel like it came up so fast out of nowhere. So the day before the semi-annual sale, the way it works is that the store will close at, I believe it was 7 p.m. instead of the normal 9 p.m. So we closed at 7 p.m. and this sparked a lot of problems. So out front of the store, there was a sign that literally said, closing for semi-annual sale will reopen at 7 a.m. because we open at 7 a.m. on the day of semi-annual sale. Read that, you get it, common sense, whatever. We had people banging on the door. I need to return this item. I need to do this. Like, it became a point where we couldn't even answer them. Like, we are busy doing stuff. If you just read this sign, you would see that it literally says that we are closed for the semi-annual sale and we're reopening at 7. But for some reason, people did not understand that. With that being said, closing at 7, we had to get the customers out of the store at a timely manner. So when it was like 6:50, 6:55, I just did rounds and let the customers know, like, we will be closing in about 10 minutes. So if you want to make a purchase, you might want to go do that soon because the registers will be closing. Just so that if you're thinking about buying something, you have the opportunity to. Nothing wrong with that. So this one lady, I guess, was told by a few different employees that the store was closing in 10 minutes, and she was getting annoyed. So I go up to her and I'm like, hey, if you're looking to, make a purchase, you might want to do it soon because the registers are closing in 5 minutes. She whips her head up at me and goes, I am a customer. The registers should not close if I'm wanting to buy something. And I was just like, okay, I'm just letting you know that they will close. So I just wanted you to be aware. And she was like, well, I'm the customer, so they should stay open for me. And I was just like, she was just snapping at me for no reason. And I was like, okay, like, I'm sorry. And I just walked away. So we had a lot of those, a lot of people who didn't understand why it was closing. They were getting frustrated because they were kind of being rushed. But they have to understand that we are getting ready to redo the entire store for this sale. So the way that whole thing worked was that my shift ended at 8. So I was working an extra hour after we closed, but I was supposed to get out. I wasn't like an overnight shift. They also had a whole team of people who would come in, more of like the visuals team and stuff like that, who came in to do overnight, completely overnight. They were there from, I believe it was about closing to like 3 a.m. or somewhere near there. So we had a whole team who were coming in for that reason, which is a great idea because why have the salespeople stay, from the daytime all the way overnight? No, they had a team for that, which was awesome, great. Props to UVS. We had to close out certain zones still, which is a common thing, a normal thing. On a normal day, you have to close out your zone before you can leave and get it checked by a manager. But since they had to change the whole store, once you finished your zone, you had to go help someone else's zone and help and keep helping until everything was done. So I was there for an extra 2 hours. I got out at 10 something, I believe, which was fine. I wasn't complaining. I was happy that I wasn't there overnight, but it was longer than it should have been. Usually semi-annual sale stuff is in the front of the store. Of course, when you walk in, you want to be able to see that, and they kind of move more of the stuff that was in the front to the back, so the whole store gets rearranged. I worked on that night before the semi-annual sale, and then I worked the first day of the semi-annual sale, which is usually the craziest because that's when people rush in to get their size because sizes run out really quick. But I'm going to say something about that in a second. But honestly, nothing really bad happened. Like, nothing crazy. I didn't have any crazy customer experiences. It was okay. I got my bra bins done awesome. One thing I found that was an issue was my SPA was really low, which is when I tell someone my name and they tell it at the register for me to get my commission. That was really low, even though I was helping so many people. So that was kind of like, I don't know, like, it was like annoying to me because I'm helping so many people and they're not relaying my name. And plus at my store now we have 2 Nicoles, so even when they would go up and say Nicole, the register person might not know which one it is and put the wrong one. So that was kind of annoying, but whatever. But what I wanted to mention about, the whole first day and getting there as soon as it starts, that's not really the best plan. Because the way it works is we put everything out on the first day that, we have, but we get so much more new stuff as the sale goes on. Also, say you buy something on the first day of sale and you notice that in the following weeks, it's like extra 30% off sale items. What I would do, and I did this before I worked there, I would bring in my receipt and everything and I would get a price change. You will get the difference back. So say it's like $50 difference, you get that back. So even if you do want to go in the first day as soon as it opens and get everything, I would keep an eye out for when the price drops, go back in and get your price change because it's so worth it. Plus keep an eye out because they always put out new stuff. We have so much new stuff. So the stuff that we put out the first day might not be the best stuff, but the stuff we put out in week 2 might be really good. So that's kind of like, that's where they catch you, where you get something on the first day, but then you see something you love on the 3rd week. And that's where Victoria's Secret really, kind of not scams you, but gets you. Also, one question I got a bunch when people were coming for the semi-annual sale. Those items are exchangeable and returnable. Some people thought it was like a final sale type thing. That's not the case. You can come in and exchange or return your semi-annual sale items. That's not a problem. I just want to talk about the semi-annual sale. It is still going on right now. If you haven't already gone to your local Victoria's Secret, definitely do that. Also Pink. I'm not connected to Pink in my mall anymore. We're just a freestanding VS. So I don't really go into Pink that often, even though I do love Pink and I wear Pink all the time. I do only see all the Victoria's Secret stuff going on. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys so much for helping me hit 1K and 1,500. This is absolutely insane to me, and I'm so happy. Like I said, I am going to be posting a video about it just to say thank you to you guys. But also, thank you. My Confessions of Victoria's Secret employee video is almost at like 80K views. I don't know if it's there yet or if I passed it already, but 80,000, like that's almost 100,000 people, and there's like 300 hate comments, so thanks. I'm so excited for this year. This is only the 2nd video of this entire 2017, so really get excited for some awesome content. If you love these Victoria's Secret videos, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. If you have any questions about Victoria's Secret or hate comments, make sure to comment them down below. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do that to see new videos every single Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next week with a new video. Bye. They look good to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face. Straight up to my face.